Good evening, family. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and tonight they have really outdone themselves. They have really outdone themselves. You are looking at, if you don't know, Amalgamus Prime. Yes, these pictures came out at around 7 o'clock this evening. Shout out to TFW 2005 and Mark Clonis on Instagram for these pictures. What you are looking at, another knock it out the park 13 Primes toy exclusive Amalgamus Prime. This thing breaks down into so many ridiculously awesome vehicles. You've got a little baby jet with fists in the front, which are fine. I think it looks fine. You've got the UFO sort of thing that's hovering above. Then you got the tank on the ground and a little miniature, retrieving vehicle, little car of sorts, which looks like the hand can be slid out. Maybe. I think it looks like the hands can slide out if you don't want the fist on both sides. But still, can you imagine all of the fun that will be had with this thing? Shockwave's grandfather finally revealed. The colors, I think, look great. I love the giant Shockwave-ish face. So many hands on this guy. And you can see where the mini car is. You can see where the mini jet is. You can see where the tank parts are. You can see where, there's a lot that's going on with this guy. I literally said yesterday that the age of the primes, 13 primes, have been killing it. From Alpha Trion to Onyx Prime, who I just got yesterday, and he is stellar. Just a crazy fun toy to play with. I see why they started off with Primer and then ramped it up a little bit with Solus and then ramped it up a little bit with Alchemist. And then that's when they started hitting their stride, you know what I mean? And then Megatronus, of course, being great out of all of them. Alchemist was okay. Star Convoy, whatever. But then, like I said, when you get to Alpha Trion and Onyx, now it's like now they hit their stride. We did get a chance to see what Quintus will look like, the green flying squid. We will be seeing that shortly again here soon. But right now, this is all about Amalgamus. I get it. There's a million different ways and things that you can do with this guy. The ice pick is crazy. I love the translucent yellow. I like the yellow and the gray, but yet the gunmetal and the black with the hints of orange. You know what I mean? It just all goes together so well. And my thing too is that there is obviously there is an endless possibilities of ways to put this thing together, but man, this was the mode that we saw. And that he comes with the transformation cog. We saw the giant robotic frog at first, but this tank with the, with the little flying ship over top, or you can disconnect it and let that be something by itself. All of this is looking crazy, and it's a Voyager, so what is that with the price? $49.99, worth it. Absolutely worth it. Worth it. What is it, 39, 49? Who cares? Because you're going to buy it. I am. I tell you that now. This is good as gone. Gotten on my shelf. I already know where he's going to go. I'm getting ready to take all my primes back down, take them out in the living room, and play with them while my wife watches a movie. These are amazing. And then you're going to hit us with a base mode. How do you hit us with a base mode? Breathe. I got to breathe. This is just wow. Wow. That base mode looks better than Star Convoy base mode, I tell you that. This is crazy. And I thought that when it first came out, I thought it was going to be like the Battle Masters or the Weaponizers from, the prior toy lines where you just took everything apart and then snapped it all back together in a different way. This looks like things are connected, things aren't connected. You can take this off, but maybe this doesn't move. But I tell you what, I see a lot of gears and ratchets and swivels, and you know what I mean? All of the hands open. This looks like some kind of aquatic sea creature of sorts. I don't even know I don't know what it is, but it's cool. And I bet you can flip it upside down and it's automatically something else. It's probably a hidden gun mode inside of this too. But I'm wondering if it comes with all of these blast effects that are shown. I know they like to show off and highlight some stuff, but at the same time, if it doesn't, it's fine. Because every one of us has a drawer full of blast effects that we don't use. But man, this is crazy. This is absolutely bananas. This part, okay, so you got the giant frog eyes or whatever they are on tank treads with the opening bay, you know what I mean, with a gun on the forehead. And like, obviously, you can just put this together however you so well choose. Man, this is beautiful. This is one of them ones. Okay, now let's look. Okay, so obviously those two pieces, those two gray parts that are off to the sides, do not come off because you can see the pins. But it looks like everything else is movable, bendable, foldable. I love how they got the transformation cog on the top. So like if that is some sort of flying vehicle, then to the right, you got another little flying vehicle with flip out wings on the sides and the hands closed. Do not bother me whatsoever. And then as we continue to zoom out, man, thank you, Mark Lonas, for putting these pictures out. I have been wanting this. He said last week that he was going, or the other day, that he was going to show Amalgamus next. And sure enough, but look at this. Then underneath of the flying vehicle, you have a little car that obviously is like just folded straight out with the hands on both sides. And then a tank on the left. All of those out of one toy. 4 vehicles out of one. Whoa, wow. This is crazy. And then looking at these, like obviously, well, it says right there, Voyager 6 inches. What? Does that say 6? I ain't got my glasses on. 6 inches. That's a lot of toy to pack in 6 inches. But either way, whatever. Whatever. I thought he was going to be a leader. But wow. Wow. I need to see this in hand. Matter of fact, not in hand. I need to see this in house. My house. That's what I need. That's what I need to see. And it's obvious all these combinations, the amalgamation of ways you can put him together. It's crazy what you can create. That is just scary all in its own right with the hands and the feet and the pistol shooting between it. Wow. And then, okay, so like, I want to know what the official robot mode for this guy is. Because if you can put them together in so many ways, and you got like the giant frog looking thing, and then you got the battle tank, and you can flip it upside down. You got an aquatic animal. You got a jet of some sort. You got a car of some sort. You got all of these things all wrapped up in here. And obviously looking at the hands, you know what I mean? He's got the separate fingers. He's got the new hands instead of the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip hands. I tell you where he's going to be. I tell you where he's going to be. Right on this shelf right here. Right there. I already see right there. And by the way, I did reactivate Optimus and put him back on the Optimus shelf. I took my Power Master Optimus, painted the chest yellow. There you go. He's my Star Convoy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Thank you for watching.